Well, hello, and welcome back to another incredible episode of Thrift Twists, the place where we go into our favorite secondhand shops on the hunt for inspiration and then head back home and make something very beautiful. I can't wait to see what we're going to make today. Let's go. So I don't usually hang out by the electronics, you guys, but I see this. Now, I think that's the PlayStation logo. You guys can tell me if that's true or not. Is this a light? Because it looks like maybe it takes batteries. It's $3.99. So maybe it's a light of some sort. Nobody knows. But I thought it was interesting because, you know, we don't have to use it how it was intended. I was wondering if these pieces came off and we could DIY with those individually, or like change the color, or just leave it as is. If the light actually works, that is actually kind of cool. Let's see if we can find anything else. Okay, now I know what this is. It's old school, but I know what this is. I'm pretty sure it's an ashtray, but it's very cool. It's old school. I don't even think you can find ashtrays anymore, you guys. $1.99, but she's cute as she wants to be. And it's got me thinking of a quick little DIY I could do with it, because I really like the wood and this kind of silver plate on the inside. And what I really like about it is that price point. Now, obviously, it would be great if it was just $1, but you know what? We got to catch as catch can as we are out here thriftily DIYing. I think I might snatch this. Okay, you guys, sometimes I run up onto stuff and I don't know what it is. So this is beautiful, right? And it looks like it's maybe two pieces because they do have it taped down. It is $4.99. It's this beautiful kind of thin wood, but I have no idea what it's for. What is it? Just decorative? And there's actually two of them here, but I don't know what this is. You guys, this is definitely one of those moments that happens to me where I'm just like thrifting and I just have no idea what I'm looking at because I have no idea what this is. If you guys know what this is, make sure to let me know in the comments what this is. You guys usually have really good insight on what stuff is when I don't know, but yeah, what is this? It's beautiful. Look at the kind of wood, but I have no idea what that is. You guys, here's another one of those cake molds that as I'm looking at it, let me get my hands on it if I can. You guys, you know I'm doing this one-handed. I'm like, can we DIY with this? And if so, what could we make? Look at how cool that is. Part of me is like, could I take out, you know, cut out, it's only $1.99, somehow a hole in that top part and then turn this into a lamp? Are you kind of feeling what I'm feeling about that? Because that would be dang cool, right? I guess my main question is, Dad, if you're watching, because my dad's a welder, this does appear to be metal. So that's my only concern. Like, how would I get a hole in that to actually make that work for my purposes? If you guys have suggestions in the comments, I would love to see them. Because yes, can you see what I'm saying though? Like if you put a hole in the bottom there, you could drop a light fixture and make this a really, really pretty light. I don't know if you guys can see my vision. Let me know if you guys can see it. Let me know how you would get that hole cut in the center there. Oh my goodness. So this is, oh my gosh. Have you ever picked up something in the Goodwill and it was way heavier than you thought it was going to be? Well, that's what happened to me with this bowl. Very cool bowl. It's got some really delicious kind of etchings and whatnot inside of it. I think that's supposed to be a dragon. Oh, it just kind of dawned on me. Do you see his kind of tail going out and his face right there? It's some sort of scene, but it's way heavier than you would have thought. And it is $5.99. It's got some sort of insignia. Am I upside down? Nobody knows. Oh, it says made in China, I think. I don't know if this is real, like, bronze or what, but this piece looks pretty dang cool to me. And again, heavier than I thought it was. Okay, you guys, let me move this gnome's feet really quick because this caught my eye. Look at the ornate nonsense that I'm staring at here. So, ooh, she's spicy. She's $6.99, but she's beautiful, right? Is that kind of like a little peacock in this like golden kind of edge work? I think it's a vase. It's got this beautiful kind of fluted top. Really, really beautiful. I could think of 1,000 things to do with it. I wouldn't do much to change the outside because, be for real, that's just beautiful as is. But wow, really, really pretty piece. Let me know if you guys like that. Okay, you guys, now I have to point out this frame. Are you guys seeing this? It's a bottle, or I should say it is a jar, glass mug, if you will, of beer. Look at the froth on the top. I think that's like the cutest frame I have ever seen. $1.99. It would be such a cute frame to put, like, you know, girls, guys, weekend, something like that picture in. Very cute. First time I've ever seen that. Guess what I just came up on here, you guys? Ooh, it's gonna make all kinds of noise. But this bucket kind of caught my attention. Mostly because it's metal and I like the color. But look at this kind of cool design across it. That is so dang cool. How much do they want for this? Just $2.99? That's crazy. It's got some side handles here, if you guys can see that. But in my mind, I was just kind of thinking how cool that would be as like a really giant planter. And because it's actually metal, you know, you could put some, you know, drill a couple of drain holes in there and actually use it to plant something actually real inside of. But very, very cute. Very, very cute. So this interesting ashtray is what we chose as our inspiration piece. Let's head home and see what we come up with. So we chose this beautiful ashtray as our inspiration. Now this thing looked like it had never been used before, and I just love the wood and metal. And what I go ahead and do is just make sure I get that metal piece out, but then hot glue it back down. You could certainly use E6000 or anything else. I just didn't want it to move around on me. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is grab one of those tea lights, pop the candle out, and just place the holder down in the center of the metal. And I'll let you guys watch as this comes together. So the next thing I wanted to do was give this some dimension, and I'm going to do that by putting down some hot glue and then grabbing some aquarium rocks and just kind of layering them until I get the right height that I want all around that tea light holder. I love this. And I love the idea of giving something like an ashtray a whole new life. And I see these all the time at the thrift store and I feel like, hey, these are perfect candle holders, right? Let me know in the comments if you guys love this flip as well.